Hello and welcome to another episode of the Bloodborne Monster Manual. In this video, we're going to talk about the One Reborn. We will discuss not only its design and story, but also the ritual that brought it into our world. But before that, I would like to thank you all for 120 subscribers. I am very grateful to Sinclair Lore for giving me a shout out on their Discord server. This really means a lot to me. So, share this video with your friends, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's finally get started. The One Reborn is an amalgamate of grotesque misshapen and decayed body parts assembled to form one massive creature. This being was created from a school of Mensis' dark ritual involving a sacrifice of a whole yahar'gul population. It has a singular giant humanoid torso attached to the entire mass which controls this being. Its body is separated into two parts, each of which has a head made out of human skulls. Its upper body silhouettes can be easily distinguished from one another. You can see two torsos, 4 arms, and 2 heads. The whole city of yahar'gul is empty, and the only remnants of its inhabitants can be found here, withered and turned into stone. I believe it was their flesh that made up the Reborn's body. While walking through the abandoned town, the hunter may meet these creatures that are also made out of different human body parts. This, and the revived butchered corpses that now make up the cramped casket monsters, is most likely a side effect of the ritual that summoned the One Reborn, as all of them look very similar. The school of Mensis, which controls yahar'gul, made a pact with the Pthumerians to help them with summoning this monster. This is indicated by Pthumerian bell ringers being all throughout the unseen village, even in the Reborn's boss arena. Basically, they were the ones who summoned this creature in the first place. And pale Pthumerian snatchers catching people and bringing them to the underground prison of yahar'gul. But, we're going a bit off topic here. Bell ringers and Pthumerians are a theme for a whole another video. There are a few theories regarding why was the One Reborn created exactly. The first one, which I find incredibly boring, is that the school was once again trying to create a brand new Grade 1. The second one, which is even more boring, is that it was created just to defend the entrance to the nightmare of Mensis. The third one states that the One Reborn was created for Murgo as his new physical body, as the previous one died in the womb of Queen Yarnum. This theory is very likely to be true, as even the name of the monster, the One Reborn, states that he was already born before, but died. This would also explain why Murgo agreed to make contact with the school of Mensis, and even gave them their own nightmare. Now, let's talk about a ritual that created the One Reborn. This ritual involved not only sacrificing all the people living in yahar'gul, but also using the bells, which sound permeate all layers of the universe and penetrate nightmares. The same bells are used by bell-ringing women when they summon phantoms, and the elite bell-ringing women summon the One Reborn from the depths of a nightmare realm. Also, a part of this ritual consisted of creating these glowing mummies, though I personally don't have any idea what may be their purpose, except for stunning the cramped caskets. I also believe that the cramped caskets creation was not intentional, and those are just the corpses of people revived thanks to the ritual. And finally, the goal of this ritual was not to create the One Reborn, but to make contact with the Great Ones, and the school of Mensis succeeded in that. Another question is, when exactly did the ritual take place? Well, the answer is quite simple. The ritual started just the moment the hunt began and finished just after the hunter killed Rom, the vacuous spider. This can be proved by this. We hear cultists singing Hail the Nightmare mantra in the yahar'gul when we first enter this area by the means of being kidnapped. But just after the blood moon rises, the singing stops and the streets are filled with phantoms and revived corpses. So, the One Reborn is summoned to our world right when the hunter enters Advent Plaza. The Chime Maidens that summoned it will heal and protect it, so the best choice here is to go upstairs and kill all of them. After that, the One Reborn will enter its second phase with a large explosion. It will throw rotten body parts at the hunter, stomp, swipe, and do all the things it can with the number of limbs it has. An interesting thing is that the one reborn's both torso parts behave differently and respond differently to being attacked. The bigger body will try to stomp the hunter to death, while the lesser one will vomit a whole lake of strange substance that damages the hunter. The reborn's weak spot is this, well, thing that is located on the point of intersection of its two body parts. If the hunter hits it enough times, the monster will fall to the ground and be open for attack. The fun fact, there is a corpse with a wooden collar on it somewhere near this weak spot. This may indicate that the body of the one reborn was created without much attention, by just gluing together these body parts and hoping they won't fall apart. Also, it is interesting that the one reborn knows different spells and summons projectiles from the nightmare with its whispers. This is another reason why I think this is Murgo in his physical form, as the Great Ones are known to being able to manipulate nightmares. Let me know down in the comments who do you think the one reborn is. Don't forget to like this video and share it with other Bloodborne players. Tell me what monster would you like to see an episode of in the comments down below. Thank you guys for watching. See you next.